Right guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we've got a franchise series here. I've been getting loads of requests for joining people's franchises, starting a franchise series. So here it is. We're using the updated Patriots roster. You know I'm a Patriots fan. We got Mac Jones. As soon as we got Mac Jones, I signed up to this franchise. I'm using updated rosters. We've got the new free agents. We got Mac Jones. So let's go win a Super Bowl. I'm going to do it in 3-game stages just so it's a bit more spread out and you don't have to watch one game after the other and keep track, so it's a bit easier to kind of follow. If I make any trades, you're going to see it. If I lose any games, you're going to see it. And I'm going to commentate over the 3 games and then it will be in 3-game stages. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Right, let's go. So the first game is against the Dolphins. As you can see there, we're playing against It's Justin. And yeah, it's my first game. I was a bit nervous. We're kicking the ball, as you can see. I wanted to be on defense, with the Pats especially. I just want to get a stop early on, get a turnover, and then we're in control from the start. We get a nice sack, and you'll tell there's a theme. I'm trying to send a bit more pressure with the Patriots. I'm sending more blitzes. I know we can cover the man coverage. We get another one there, and then we get a few more turnovers. There's a few rules in this league where you've got to punt after certain situations. So as long as I can keep people outside of a 4th and 2 and stuff like that, punt the ball back, give me that ball. So as you'll see here, Hunter Henry is my go-to at the moment. He's unbelievable. He's my go-to read. I need a wide receiver really because the Pats haven't really got a receiver. But yeah, Hunter Henry's so good in this game. We've still got Jonnu Smith as well. So we'll have some 2 tight end sets in as well. He does dot me up there. He read it was cover 2. It's a bit of a cover 2 beater. I didn't want to let that go open again. As you can tell, I'm still sending pressure. So we get a blitz. I throw out a sack. And nobody is catching Gilmore there. So he takes it for the tutty. 14-0 early on. Happy days. They are quite long quarters as well. So it's 7-minute quarters. So I do need to control the clock a bit more. But I'm happy with another pick as well. Getting these interceptions. I don't really need my offense to touch the field at the moment. We do a little bit of showboat with Jones. Doing a little hurdle. And we are laughing. So as you can tell, we send a bit more pressure again. Get the sack. And we move on to a 2nd and long. We send a bit more pressure here. I man that guy up, but Fuller absolutely toasts him. And he gets a tutty back. He celebrates on me. I don't care. I've barely touched the field in offense, so it's a nice chance to get Mac Jones in the game. Tight end gets open again with a corner out. He never really learns about the corner. And he was moaning that I'm not changing formation or anything like that. But I'm trying to change plays and stuff like that. But if you're going to leave it open like that, I mean, come on. Who's not going to keep throwing that if you're going to leave it open? Come on. So, yeah, we're 26-7. Sack him again. We're sending heat. I don't want him really getting down this field, so I'm going to send a bit more pressure again. He doesn't really have anything open here. As I said before, I manned him up, and he beat me before, but I kind of adjusted it slightly so I wouldn't get beaten on the outside. We get the pick, get Jones back on offense, and we're moving the ball nicely. 45 seconds left. We kind of look a little corner out again. If it's open, boys, just take it. Just take your read. If it's open, take it. Come out again, and guess what's open? Hunter Henry on the corner out. If he's going to leave it open, I'm going to throw it every play. Why not? We send a bit more pressure here. I don't want to get in a touchdown, so we send a little bit more heat just towards the end of the 2nd half. And yeah, as you can tell, he has enough. That's him gone out the game. As much as you're supposed to follow up till the end, he quits out the game, and that was him out the franchise. Broke the rules. So yeah, he's done. See you later. So we move on to the next one. The quality for this video, for some reason, is a little bit blurry, so apologies, but that's just how it's saved. So you're going to have to bear with me for this one. But he's aimbot I'm playing against. He's the Seahawks. I'm New England. As you can tell early on, I'm going to send that pressure again. He comes out, rolls out. I go to bait to go down, follow it up, get the pick early on, and happy days. We got that turnover straight away. So just need to move the ball nicely here. We have that reliable corner out open early. I think he's doing a bit of zone or match coverage, so tight end is always open on that. Have a little hitch open. As you can tell, because on the Patriots, I've got to make some baby darts, gradually move our way down the field. There's not going to be many big plays. We run the ball in with Harris, get the touchdown, and we're 7 up early doors, so happy days. He comes out here, either bunch tight end or pistol bunch, and it was initially giving me that kind of gives me problems if people don't just do PA boot over, but I played that really nicely with my user, get the pick, and we get a turnover straight away again. So no pressure, just try and move the ball nice and easy. That isn't really open, but I threw it, we got an ad catch, so happy days. and we go and run the ball again, run the rock, get a touchdown. So we're 14 up early doors. So the same old story, we're just moving the ball nicely. We come out again. Obviously, because it's such a short clip, you can't see me setting these things up. But I'll put my zone drops further back, still sending pressure. As soon as he sees a read for underneath, I brought it underneath. I brought Gilmore underneath. He gets the pick with his acrobat, and yeah, we get the turnover. He stops me here at 4th 11. I didn't really make a good read, and got sacked. So we take the field goal, up 3 possessions, happy days. He absolutely lasers me here on that rollout, moves the ball up the field, really nice. And he's going to try and get some points before the end of the half. I send pressure as always, get the sack. I know he's going to roll out, so I'm just trying to cover that, cover the crossing route. He was looking for the Titan delay, but everything else was boxed, so he gets sacked. He goes for his 3 points, and I think he gets it as well. So it leaves the score at 17-3. So we come out here, 3rd and inches. Only 15 seconds left. I'll try and make a really quick read. It looked like Hunter Henry was open. I thought his user was going to bite down on the left side, but he didn't. He followed it really well. Jamal Adams gets up, gets the pick, and he didn't get any points before half, so happy days. We have a little 4th and 1 here. I thought I'd just show it. I've not been moving the ball great. If you guys watch that back, I literally throw it straight at him, and he just doesn't animate to catch it, so I got a little bit unlucky. But there we go. We send the old reliable blitz again, get another sack, and we're moving the ball well. He's not really got anything open here. Everything's boxed. He's just trying to roll out, get something, make something happen. But we get the sack. He has to punt the ball back, so we get the ball back again. As you can tell, I'm just trying to kill a bit this clock. It's one of those games where if it's a 7-minute quarter and you're throwing the ball every time, you can have like a game for an hour. So I'm just trying to kill the clock a little bit, run the ball a bit. I playmaker up, and Mac Jones sells me bad. Awful pass lead. He throws it way up when I just wanted to kind of be a low ball where you can catch it here, catch it on the run, but oh well, what can you do? Turnover. I'm trying out a few new plays. I was kind of labbing at this point, just trying to see what gets open against certain things.
Come again.
He tries to throw a corner route, but we have that all covered. Gilmore again with the interception. So as you can see, my defense is crazy with New England. If I have a decent offense, well, if I could have a decent offense in this game in regs with New England, they'd be my team every time, but their offense stinks. So we come out here. I'm just trying different reads now. I've never made that kind of stuff I've never made that play out in my life. Never made them reads, put them routes on the field. But I was just trying to see what gets open. That tight end looked open, but I couldn't get it over. So it's learning for next time. But he gets me out with a rollout crossing route here and gets a touchdown. At this point, we're pretty chilled out. I'm not too stressed. I've been defending really well, so just taking a few chances on offense. We come out here 2nd and 7. We just need the 1st down to win. We playmaker Hunter Henry up the field. He has the safest hands in the league, gets the catch, and we move on to the next game. So we're currently 2-0. We're playing against the Raiders. The Raiders are a tricky one because they have so much speed. You can't really play man coverage. But he's coming out under centre, which really helps me because he's not going to have as many receivers out as he can. So I'm just going to send some heat. He comes out with a play action early. I just send so much heat. And then again, he tries to get me under centre. I have the initial reads bagged. So then he gets sacked in the end because nothing's open. He has to punt with the ball. As you can see, it's 4th and 6. So he did kind of make a decent 3rd down, but didn't get close enough. So we had to punt the ball. So we get a free turnover early on. I make an absolute laser to Hunter Henry early on. My read should have been the right running back, but it wasn't open. He's not seen me do PA bit over yet. I've not even done it in the whole kind of franchise so far. But we get in with the tight end delay, make loads of yards up the field, so I'm happy with the field goal because we've already got the turnover. We get a little out route with Harris, get a little bit sticky, and we have the 1st and goal here. We try and run the ball, bit of fullback dive, we get in the end zone, so we're 7 up. We've had a turnover in every single drive that every single first drive that we've been on defense. So if I can keep kicking that ball first, I am happy trying to get a turnover first up and be in control of this game. He gets with a nice little route there, fair play to him. As you can see, I'm still just trying to send that heat. He gets me with a zig. I think I try and stick the hell out of him, miss it, and he gets the 1st down again. So he's making some decent reads. I'm still going to try and send some pressure and see if he makes a mistake. He tries to do the play action again. We scoot round him, kind of glitch out as running back, and we get the sack. So now he's got a 2nd and long. He tries to beat Gilmore deep, but he throws that so badly. I shaded outside and over the top, so there's no way he's going to be able to beat Gilmore there with 99 zone and shaded over the top. He literally just throws a blind read and it gets picked. So we're moving the ball nicely. Corner routes open again. I've got kind of reads on both sides, but that gets so open at the moment. No one's really adjusting to it. And then we throw this crossing route. Cam Newton lasers the ball exactly where you need him to. We get the touchdown against cover 4 palms, which can sometimes be tricky. And we're 13 up with not much time left on the clock. So we're going to get the ball back at half. So we're not too stressed. If we can keep into less than a touchdown, we'll be two possessions up with the ball. So happy days. So anyways, I don't know why I haven't cut this bit out. I think I must have just forgot to cut the kick, but we're kicking it. So let's see how good the kick is. But yeah, anyways, whilst we're waiting for this kick and this play to get over, make sure you subscribe. I'm nearly at 400 subscribers now. So whilst we're waiting, click on that subscribe button. It's free. It means a lot to me. It gets me close to being monetized, gets me closer to just being a bigger channel, and it's much appreciated. So then we come out here. I have no idea what is taking me so long. This bit should have been cut out, so apologies. It's hard to put these all together sometimes, 3 games in a row. So you can see I'm adjusting my zone depths there. So I'll probably come out in Mike Blitz 3 or something. Let my seam flats play as much as they can. I'm sending a bit more heat. He's coming out in the spread. I'm just going to try and blitz the house again by the looks of it. I think he's trying to go deep. He's got no timeouts left. So I just want to take a sack, put him in an uncomfortable position, and yeah, see if he can make a silly read. Most people throw interceptions at this point just because they're desperate for a touchdown, so that would be game over by then anyways. It's not a great route combo, as much as that's quite a cool route where he comes straight up and then goes left like an option route. He's got 2 players in the same thing in the same area, so if a bit of heat comes off, he's screwed because he's got no one open at that time. We kind of adjust a little bit knowing he wants to get that running back more in the game. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on that with my user. He has to spike the ball because he's not got long left. So 43 seconds. He's on a 3rd and 3. He comes out here. I've manned up that running back with someone else. It's just not open. That's just not open. I've manned up the running back and he's not put another route out there. So my seam flat's going to play that all day. So we've got in a 4th and 3. I've got a spy out there. I've got people manned up. I've covered underneath. So nothing's open. He's trying to get a few route bounces, but my user's straight on it. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad he dropped the pick because now I'm in a great position with 12 seconds left to get a touchdown. We'll come out in a bit of verticals. I know he's sending a bit of heat. I only have 6 seconds left, so it was kind of a low read between the running back or the tight end. He nearly blocks that field goal as well, but luckily he goes a little bit too early on the dive and we get the field goal. So we're 17 up with ball, with my defense, not even conceding yet. We have this like corner out here. I think that's the curl flat corner out bunch tight end. I've never used that, so I must be trying a few new things again whilst I'm up so much. But we come out here, looks like triangle is screaming open, but Matt Jones' release, as I said before, is so slow at the moment. I need to get him leveled up as soon as I can. We have square open here. His user didn't get an animation. He was a bit unlucky there. Square was wide open, but Matt Jones kind of sold me a bit and he didn't get an animation. We go for it on 4th and 7 because I'm in my own half, so I can do with these league rules. Throw it away because nothing's open. And yeah, I mean, he gets the ball back in the 3rd quarter. I'm still going to probably send a bit more pressure. I know what his reads are. He loves throwing to this running back. His running back bounces off so many people, but it's his favourite read by the looks of it, so that's his go-to. So as long as I can use that, send a bit of pressure, take away his first couple of reads, he's in a bit of trouble. So we have a 2nd and 19 here. We're still sending pressure. He throws to an out route. It's not open. Gilmore's covering that. Gilmore's so good in this game for zone and man. That wasn't open in the first place. I'm sending more pressure, and he throws it straight at me. So what, we were 24 up. He quits. That's the end of the game. He's had enough. So there were 3-0 in the first 3 games. That's the end of this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'm gonna try and make some trades. Trading starts at week 5, so I'm gonna try and make some trades, update my roster, get it even more overpowered. I could probably give up a bit on defense because I need to score a bit more on offense. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one.